Yes, sir. So very good evening to all of you. Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa, District Latur, is organized World Record Series 2. Today is 196th day of the series, and the keynote speaker for today's session is with us Honorable Sachin Mandle, sir. So first of all, I welcome to you, sir, for the dais. I welcome the chief organizer of the series, Honorable Principal M. Bedkar, sir. I welcome the colleagues from my college and heartily welcome all those dear participants. The topic for today's presentation is the power of habits. Now, this topic is going to present Sachin Mandle, sir, who is an assistant professor from Deccan Education Society's Navin Chandra Mehta Institute of Technology and Development from Mumbai. So with this brief introduction, now I request to you, Sachin sir, please start your presentation on the topic, the power of habits. Most welcome, sir.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, now am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Okay.
Okay, so firstly, thank you, Prashant sir, for a kind introduction.
Sir, you are not audible, I think.
No, I'm not talking anything, sir. I'm just sharing my screen.
Okay, problem. No problem, sir. Please continue.
Okay, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay. So now, when you hear the word habit, what comes to your mind? Can anyone tell me, when you heard the word habit, what comes to your mind first? जब आप habit ये word सुनते हो तो आपके mind में क्या आता है?
Mannerism, sir.
To do repeatedly, sir.
Okay. Anyone else? Yes, ma'am. You want to say something, right?
कुछ अच्छी आदतें और कुछ बुरी आदतें.
Yes, exactly. So when you think about the word habit, there are two types of habit, right? Generally, good habit and bad habit. Correct. So yes, it is very important that when we think about habit, our focus should be on good habit. Why? Because we need to develop those good habit and we need to remove the bad habit from us. Yes or no?
Yes, sir, yes.
Yes. So yes, generally habit means what? An action that we perform to achieve your set goals, right? So basically, a habit is what? A positive action that will definitely help you to achieve your set goal, right? And this habit become part of your routine, and because of that routine thing, you will be able to achieve your goal on one day. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, all of you seen the movie Dangal? Have you seen the movie Dangal?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen the movie Dangal?
Yes, I have seen.
Okay. Yeah. So in this movie, you can see there is one song Hanikarak Bapu. In that song, you can clearly see these two girls are not happy with their father. I mean, Amir Khan's character, right? So उनको लगता था कि नहीं, he is not doing good with us. He is actually troubling us. He is making us, get up early in the morning, do exercise, do running and jogging. But this is what he's doing to set a good habit, right? And once this habit become their routine thing, they will be able to slowly achieve small milestones, and then there will be a final goal that to win a Olympic gold for the country. This was the final goal, and because to achieve this goal, he decided as a father that my daughter should follow these small habit first as a routine, and due to which they will be able to achieve their goal on one day, right? Am I audible?
You are audible, sir, but your face is not visible.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you mean by this is why I want to share this story with you, because when we talk about the habit, it is not possible to develop that habit in one single day. It is a small improvement. Even if it is by 1%, you need to keep it doing. You just cannot expect results immediately. So there will be a improvement in you by 1%. Even that is also a positive change, because something is always better than the nothing, right? And therefore, whenever you want to build a good habit, even if you are not able to see good results immediately, still you have to keep doing it. So that will help you to improve 1% or maybe 2%, next time 3%, and so on. So always focus on the system rather than the final goal. So when you develop your habits like a system or a routine thing for you, daily basis, like for example, if you want to build a good health, then on a daily basis, you need to build a good habit, like, get up in the morning early and then go for running or maybe doing exercise for 30 minutes. So when you do this as a system for every day, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe for 1 year, maybe for 2 years, then only you will be able to build a good health. So maybe it may happen within 6 months, you may not able to get good results. But let's not distract your mind on that. Focus on the system, and ultimately at the end you will be able to get the results. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir, yes.
Now, second thing is, if you want to build a habit, first thing is you need to make it obvious. Now, what do you mean by obvious? As I said earlier, एक आदत की तरह वो हैबिट होनी चाहिए कि यस, ये मुझे रोज के रूटीन का मेरे ये पार्ट है. दिस इज अ पार्ट ऑफ माई रूटीन थिंग एवरी डे, राइट? सो इसके लिए आपको क्या करना है टू मेक इट ऑब्वियस? फर्स्ट थिंग इज हैबिट स्कोर कार्ड. आपके हैबिट का एक स्कोर कार्ड बनाइए, एंड व्हेन यू आर एबल टू डू दैट हैबिट, गिव सम मार्क्स टू योरसेल्फ. आपको एक स्कोर कार्ड बनाना है और उस स्कोर कार्ड में आपको अपने आप का एक स्कोर लिखते जाना है. यू कैन मेक इट अ कैलेंडर, यू कैन मेक इट एज अ डायरी and put your score in that diary. So when you see that score on a daily basis, yes, since last 10 days I'm continuously doing exercise, since last 12 days I'm reading 5 pages of the book, it can be anything. but that score itself will motivate you on a daily basis. Number two, implementation intention. Whatever habit you are building, what is the intention behind it? Tell that intention to your heart. Tell that intention to your mind that why I am doing this. For example, I will do yoga at 6:15 a.m. in the living room of my home. Why? To make myself more flexible. So when you decide this intention behind doing these habits, that intention will give you more motivation. Next is what? A habit stacking formula. Now, what do you mean by stacking formula? It means always focus on one habit at a time. I mean, you just cannot build different good habits in one go. Is it possible? आपको क्या लगता है आप सभी अच्छी आदतें एक ही साथ बना सकते हो या बिल्ड कर सकते हो? Is it possible?
No.
No. So that is what, always focus on one habit first. Build that habit, and then after completion of building that habit, now you focus on another habit. Right? So always go one by one. And last but most important point is environment often matters. Now what do you mean by environment? Always surround with positivity. I mean, whatever is your good habit. Now for example, if you want to build a good health, that means you need to do regular exercises, right? So try to surround with those people who regularly do exercises. Try to restrain or refrain yourself from those people who don't like to go for gym or who don't like to do exercise, or stay away from those people. So always surround yourself with such people who help you or encourage your habit, right? So that will give you a motivation. So this is how you can make your habit an obvious thing. That means on a daily basis, you will be able to do it regularly. Clear, everyone? Now, second thing is what? Make it attractive. Now, this is also a big challenge. Many times we just feel that, this habit is very difficult for me, or this habit is not my cup of tea. So in that situation, what you need to do is you need to make this habit attractive for you firstly. So how can you make your habit attractive? So the first thing you need to do is temptation bundling. Now temptation bundling means what? You need to pair your action with results. That means अगर मैं 15 मिनट एक्सरसाइज करूंगा तो इससे मुझे क्या बेनिफिट मिलेगा. यू हैव टू टेल दैट टू योर सेल्फ, एंड वेन यू कैन सी दैट yes, if I do this I will get this positive result, so you will always focus on that positive result and try to do it repeatedly. Number 2, your role of family and friends. So as I said earlier, you always join a culture where your new habit is going to be welcome around. जब आप ऐसे लोगों के साथ, ऐसे दोस्तों के साथ रहोगे जो आपकी इस हैबिट को बिल्ड करने में आपको और एनकरेज करेंगे, तो आपको भी एक मोटिवेशन मिलेगा. You will be able to do this regularly. Now for example, if you want to build a habit of reading a book, so you should surround yourself with those family members or friends who always read some good books, and they always share with each other, you read this book, you read this book, this is the author which I am reading, and these are the books this author have already written, so you can always read these kind of books. So always role of your family and friend is also very important to build a good habit. So surround yourself with those people. Number 3, motivational rituals. Now motivational rituals means what? Do something you enjoy immediately before a difficult habit. So many times it may happen that going for a gym is a big task for you. You feel it is so difficult for me. So no issues. First, do something which you like the most before you go for a difficult habit. Because how it will work is, when you do something which you like the most, that will make you happy and that will make your mood exciting. I mean, you are already now fresh because you did something which you like the most. So with that positive and happy mood, now you need to focus on that difficult habit which you are facing very tough for you. So first do something which you enjoy, and after that follow which is the difficult habit for you. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Okay. Now next is what? Make it easy. Now many times because of our mindset, we just think that this particular habit is very difficult for me. So the first thing you need to do is you need to make that habit very easy. So how can you do this? So the first thing is reduce the friction of your habit. Now what do you mean by reduce the friction? Whatever are hurdles in your habit, reduce them first. Now for example, if getting up early in the morning is the habit that you want to build, so first focus on those things which you are because of which you are not able to get up early in the morning. So probably one reason can be your mobile phone, or maybe your work related activity which is taking a lot of time, and because of which you are not able to sleep on time. So reduce all these frictions and reduce all these hurdles, because if you keep your mobile away, you may not able to spend your time on watching Instagram reels, or maybe in Netflix, Hotstar, right? So avoid those frictions so that you will be able to build good habits. Number 2, prime the environment around you. So if you really want to get up early in the morning, your environment. Sorry, any doubt? Okay. So it is very important to prime the environment around you, because if you are not able to get the proper positive environment, it may happen that you are not able to focus on that good habit. Now for example, early in the morning you are going for a running exercise or maybe jogging exercise, but maybe the possibility, now for example, you have a bad habit of smoking also, and probably in the morning jogging group there are so many people or maybe some friends, they also do smoking. So what will happen is, even if you run for 30 minutes, after that 30 minutes your friends are telling you, come on, let's have a smoke. So what will happen? I mean, whatever healthy routine you followed just 30 minutes before, that is going to be waste. Because again, if you're going to smoke, that means you're going to harm your health. So always avoid that environment from you. Number 3, master the decisive moment. Now, what do you mean by master the decisive moment? Always optimize the small choices. As I said, always go step by step. It is not possible for you to achieve a big milestone in a one day or 1 month. It required lot of time and dedication. Then only you will be able to do your or build your habit properly. So it is very important to decide properly and go for small choices initially, right? Then 2 minutes rule. Now what do you mean by 2 minutes rule? Always downscale your habits first until they can be done in 2 minutes or less. Ask yourself, am I able to get ready to go for running within 2 minutes or even less than time? Is it possible for me? Maybe initially it won't be possible for you, but slowly focus on that particular thing. Okay, within 2 minutes I am going to be ready by wearing my shoes and I'm going to running. Or maybe within 2 minutes I will be able to switch off my mobile phone and I'm going to sleep now. So try to follow that 2 minutes rule. I know it's very tough. It's not possible immediately, but when you practice on it, you will be able to do so. Next is what? Automate your habits. Now automate your habit nowadays. I mean, earlier we were not able to track how many calories I have burned, but now we have smartwatch. We have so many applications in our mobile phone also. And with that application, you can definitely track your health. You can definitely track your score, like how many steps you have walked, how many steps you have run, what was your last heartbeat, what is your current heartbeat, what is your blood pressure, what is your oxygen level. All these things you will be able to automate with the technology, right? And this technology can give you a track record. I mean, that track record will give you an idea that how many milestones I have achieved so far, right? And this track is also going to motivate you on a regular basis कि yes, कल मैं 10 किलोमीटर भागा था, आज मैं 12 किलोमीटर भागा. दैट मीन्स मैंने आज 2 किलोमीटर से इम्प्रूवमेंट किया है, राइट? सो ऑल दीज नंबर्स कैन मोटिवेट यू रेगुलरली. क्लियर एवरीवन? एनी डाउट सो फार? Okay. And last is what? Make it satisfying for you. Any habit, if that particular habit is not giving you the sense of satisfaction, then it may be difficult for you to build that habit. So how to make it satisfying? First thing you have to do is always use the reinforcement. Now reinforcement means what? Always give yourself an immediate reward when you complete your one habit. Because you need to praise yourself, you need to motivate yourself. You're not supposed to wait for others to give you an achievement prize. Always reward yourself. आज मैं 10 किलोमीटर भागा, so I'm going to give myself something as a reward. So keep that habit, so that will reinforce your efforts more and more on day by day. Number 2, make doing nothing enjoyable. Now, for example, when you're trying to avoid a bad habit, design something, अगर मैं ये बुरी आदत छोड़ूंगा तो उससे मुझे फायदा क्या होगा, ये आपको अपने आप को बताना है. Now, for example, if I quit smoking, what benefit it will give it to me? That I need to keep on telling me, because that benefit is going to motivate me, right? If I quit smoking, maybe I will be able to run more fast. Maybe I will be able to breathe more effectively. Maybe I will be able to, perform well in sports activity. Maybe I will become more active. So all these kind of good effects or benefits you need to tell yourself. Then only you will be able to avoid these bad habits. Always use a habit tracker. As I said earlier also, keep a diary, or maybe your mobile phone. You can always keep a track and your progress since last 7 days. So you can put a mark on the calendar also. Okay, since last 7 days. Okay, today is 8th day. I am going for jogging for last 7 days. Tomorrow also I am going to mark this calendar. Motivate yourself. This tracker is always going to tell you your progress. And never miss twice. Now what do you mean by never miss twice? I know initially it is going to be very tough. It is going to be tough for everyone. But yes, if you're not able to follow that habit one day, it's okay. But never miss it twice, because otherwise it may happen that you may lose the interest. So never miss twice. Always keep a track. If you miss one day, you're not able to get up early in the morning, fine. Make sure next day you will get up. But don't miss more than twice. Clear everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes. Continue.
So yes, these are 4 laws of behavior change. Always remember, if you're talking about good habits creation, the first hint is make it obvious for you. Because if you're not going to make it obvious as a part of your routine, you may not able to create that good habit for you. Number 2, make it attractive. ये अच्छी आदत के मुझे क्या फ़ायदे होंगे, ये अपने आप को बताइए, तो ही वो आपको और अट्रैक्ट करेगा. सो मेक इट अट्रैक्टिव इज़ द सेकेंड लॉ. नंबर 3, मेक इट ईजी. अगर मुझे सुबह उठ के एक्सरसाइज करना है, तो हाउ आई कैन मेक इट ईजी? Maybe I can keep all my exercise equipments in my bedroom only. So when I get up, I can easily see my equipments. I can pick them up and do the exercise. Right? So make it easily available for you. अगर मुझे सुबह उठ के योगा करना है, so I should keep the yoga mat next to my bed so that immediately when I get up I can see that and I can do my yoga exercise. Similarly, reward. If you getting reward, you will be satisfied in following that good habit. So keep doing that. But on the other hand side, अगर आपको बैड हैबिट को रिमूव करना है तो आपको क्या करना चाहिए? सबसे पहली चीज, मेक इट इनविजिबल. नाउ मेक इट इनविजिबल. अगर मैं सुबह उठ के मुझे सिगरेट का पैकेट दिखाई नहीं दिया तो शायद हो सकता है कि मैं सिगरेट उठने के बाद ना पीऊं. जैसे हम सुबह उठते ही पहले क्या करते हैं? मोबाइल ढूंढते हैं. एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम द मोबाइल इज एग्जैक्टली नेक्स्ट टू आवर बेड. So that means it is very easily visible for us. So we follow this bad habit. When we get up in the morning, the first thing we do is use the mobile phone. So अगर आपको कोई आदत छुड़ानी है तो make that invisible first. Keep that thing away from you so that you will be able to remove that bad habit from your side. Next is make it unattractive. Always tell yourself, whenever you are following the bad habit, always tell yourself this is going to harm me in this way. If I'm smoking this one cigarette, this is going to affect my lungs. When you tell all these bad things and bad impact, automatically your body will also reflect, I should not do this, I should not do this. Right? Number 3, always make it difficult for you to follow a bad habit. I don't have any cigarette box in my house, so I need to go 10 kilometer away in the shop, so it become very difficult for me. So always keep it very difficult for you to follow that bad habit, and automatically you will be able to refrain yourself from following that bad habit. And always make it unsatisfying rewards. If I am going to do this bad habit, this is going to damage me twice or maybe very badly to my health or maybe to my profession. If I don't get up in the morning, early in the morning, again I will get a late mark in my office. And because of this late mark, my salary is going to deducted. So that is very unsatisfying thing for me, right? Because I'm not able to get up early in the morning and because of which I'm reaching late in the office. That is the main reason my salary is getting deducted. I should not do that, right? So this way you will be able to refrain yourself from the bad habit. Clear everyone? Okay, so lastly I would like to share this 21/90 rule with all of you. So always remember, it takes a 21 days to build any habit and 90 days to create a lifestyle. You can try this out. अगर आपको कोई अच्छी आदत लगानी है तो अगर आप वो चीज़ 21 दिन तक करते रहोगे तो इट विल बिकम योर हैबिट. एंड अगर वही चीज़ आप 21 डेज के आगे 90 डेज तक करते रहोगे तो वो चीज़ आपकी लाइफस्टाइल का पार्ट बनती है. तो अगर आपको एक्सरसाइज करना है तो पहले 21 डेज रेगुलरली कीजिए. इट विल बिकम योर हैबिट, इट विल बिकम योर रूटीन थिंग. एंड 90 डेज टिल you are healthy, I mean you are living your life healthy, you are doing your exercise as a lifestyle pattern. So this is simple 21/90 rule. Always do anything for 21 days to build it as a habit, and if you continue it for 90 days it will create a lifestyle thing for you. With this I will end my session. Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you very much, sir, for wonderful presentation. Now I request all the participants, if you have any query regarding today's topic, so please come ahead, dear participants.
Yes. I hope am I visible?
No, sir, no.
I don't know, some error is coming. It's showing me automatically camera getting off.
I request dear participants again, if you have any query, please come ahead, dear participants.
Yes, Dr. Swanand Shukla, please ask your question, please.
Sir, good evening. Dr. Bedkar, sir, Principal, sir, Prashant, sir, and sir, very nice presentation. The habits are part and parcel of a human nature and psychology. There are some good habits, there are positive habits. But what I feel, the positive habits has to be generated, while negative habits comes by themselves. What you feel about this? That is my first question. And second question is, you were taking example of smoking and alcoholism and other things. These are also habits. Or some, take a simple habit like nail biting habit is there. Or some people are having habits of, something which is not, what we can say, which doesn't look so great. So to break these habits, the one has to adopt himself and one has to think about himself and then he should implement by himself rather than, imposing and someone is telling you stop your cigarette because I'm in this medical field since last 28 years and very difficult to break the habits unless and until the patients are not accepting by themselves that this is something wrong for my health and I may develop some kind of condition unless and until the people otherwise it doesn't break sometimes they break for 7 8 days habit and again they are going for alcoholism when their friends comes same thing with the smoking also. So what do you think about this? Thank you.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Sir, would you get the
Yes,
question
sir.
from? Yes, sir. Please
Yes,
answer.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yes, Dr. Swanand rightly said by you. It's very difficult. Yes, but yes, it's all about your will-being. Small steps of building a good habit. It will definitely because I have seen so many people they were addicted for long period of time, but because of this habit scorecard, because of this laws of building a habit, they were able to remove their bad habits and follow a healthy lifestyle. And yes, it is always, I mean, to build a good habit is not only an individual role, but I believe your surrounding environment is also very important in that case. Your friend circle, your family members support is always very important. It is very difficult to do it individually, but yes, if you
See,
surround yourself with positive people around
yeah,
you, you will be
usually
able
it
to do
happens
it.
with usually it happens with the industrial workers. They are going in their factory, and then in the break time, one
Yeah.
person take out a tobacco pouch, and then slowly someone takes out the chuna
Yes.
diggi, and all hands comes forward,
Yes, sir.
and everyone enjoy the. Means this is
Yes.
a very social. I don't
Yes.
know what we can say aspect. Very common,
Yeah. Yes,
and the
sir.
same thing with the
Exactly. Yeah.
alcoholism
It
and
is
same thing with
exactly.
the yeah. So people doesn't admit.
Yeah. I
Usually.
mean,
My own will have has to change somewhere unless otherwise my half an hour lecture 1 hour lecture to that person it goes in vain. There is no use unless until he
yes.
admits
Yes.
that. So one has to if develop a
Yes, sir.
good habit. I think the person the himself I can change myself, not the others. So I have to change from my side. And
Yes,
then
sir.
I and another thing what I'm telling people to preach. For example, you are tobacco chewer, you teach other people not to chew tobacco. So at least when you are telling others, we have to behave in that fashion. So that is one way I'm using it. But it is very difficult. I've seen people alcoholism since, I am making case studies 20 years and 12 years and 15 years. But the story is very sorry story. The things doesn't comes to the normal line. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Any other question? Yes, Mr. Chaudhary. Yes, we can definitely get free from bad habits like tobacco chewing or smoking or alcoholism. But yes, you need to be very strong with your willpower and refrain yourself away from all those people. Then only you will be able to do so. I will tell you a simple example. Most of us can relate this. Many times it happen कि maybe at the workplace you are doing something but your colleague will ask you let's go for a tea. तो होता है कि इन्फ्लुएंस से आप भी रेडी हो जाते हो, चलो चाय पीने जाता हो, राइट? शायद आपको उस टाइम पे चाय नहीं पीनी थी लेकिन आपके दोस्त ने पूछा तो आप चले गए. सेम थिंग हैपन विद स्मोकिंग ऑल्सो, सेम थिंग हैपन विद ड्रिंकिंग ऑल्सो. Maybe you are not willing to do so, but maybe your friend asked you and you just join that friend, and because of this it is actually making you addicted to that particular thing. Any question?
Thank you, Dr. Swan Shukla sir and Dr. Chaudhary sir, for asking a nice question. Now I request the chief organizer of the series, Honorable Principal M. Ambedkar sir. Sir, please welcome and have some words for today's sessions. Please come.
Just one point I want to add for Sachin said. So today's calendar part that you have added for us, it's a wonderful. Yeah. When I
Thank you,
personally
ma'am.
believe that, yeah, when we have something invisible, so always we have tendency to follow. So in mind, we cannot keep everything very steady, but when we have a very steady calendar in front, so we have notion to follow that one, and sometimes we feel guilt even. So in that way you have created a good habit for us, so definitely we are going to follow for our good habits and for positive enhancement.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I think implementation is very important,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
can see this positive sign. Thank you so much for your words, ma'am.
Sorry, Prashant
Thank
sir.
you. Thank
I landed between you. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, madam, for sharing your views regarding the topic. Now I move towards the vote of thanks. Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa, District Latur, in Maharashtra, organized a record series, and today was 196th day of the series. And the topic for today's presentation was the power of habits. Now, this topic have presented so sincerely, clearly, in details by Honorable Sachin sir from Mumbai, where sir have expressed what is meant by habit, the types, good habits and bad habits, the surprising power of atomic habits, then the formula framework to create good habits, how to make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Then 4 laws of behavior to change now, and at last use the 21 to 90 rule, how it will become your habits, and 90 days, how you will maintain the healthy yourself by the habits. Now, these points you covered sincerely, sir. Really, you expressed in very simple language. Then we understood the real psychology behind this power of habits. So, thank you very much. On behalf of the organizing committee members, I thank the chief organizer of the series and the principal of Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa. I sincerely thanks the colleagues from my college. Thanks to Honorable Mausami Madam on the screen, and sincere thanks to Dr. Swanil Shukla sir, Honorable Chaudhary sir, and all others. And I should not forget all those dear and sweet participants, those who join the series regularly and encourages us and enhance the beauty of the series. So thanks to you all once again. Now I request to you all, please fill the feedback link which is given in the chat box. So with the kind permission, I declare that today's session is over here. So thank you once again, Sachin sir. Really, we appreciate your session today. It was very informative knowledge for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot. Paying your valuable time. Thank you very much. You can
Yes.
leave the session, sir, please. Take rest.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.